moving on to Nick's picks of the week. I'm not excited for this because I know I'm gonna get all of these wrong again. Again, on the screen, you guys will be seeing my picks. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. I actually have the Titans winning this, but I think I'll change my mind. I think I want to change my mind. I think I'm gonna go with the Jags. Obviously, I'm not gonna change it now. It's already too late. I made the graphic, but I'm actually gonna go Jags over the Titans. What do you think?
I think a good coach isn't going to lose 2 weeks in a row, and I actually think the Jaguars might have the better coach at this point in their careers. And I want to think Mike Vrabel was a worse coach than what's his name down in was the Philly
Doug
coach. Now it's
Peterson.
the Jacksonville Doug Peterson. Thank you. Um, but he's done a good job with Jacksonville this year, and so yeah, I
Yes, he
think
has.
Jacksonville might pull this one out.
I think that might be an upset. I mean, let me look real quick. Let me see if I have any other like. Oh wow, they won that. Oh no, never mind. I got a different upset. That's not the upset of the week. I got a different one coming. Next is the Jets Bills. Bills. Just no discussion. It's the Bills.
Yeah,
So
it's Bills.
uh, Browns Bengals. I might again change my pick. I think I'm going with the Bengals. I think I'm going with the Bengals. Again, I made this graphic on Saturday nights. I didn't. I made it before the
Yeah.
games, and I even thought like, maybe I should wait till Monday. I did not wait till Monday. I made it Saturday night. I'm going Bengals. As much as it hurts me knowing that kills our playoff chances, Deshaun's not ready for it. It's just what it is.
Going into if it was in Cleveland, I think it's a different story. But going into Cincinnati with a quarterback that's not ready to play, I think Cincinnati might pull up, which they've not showed up against the Browns
Yeah.
recently. So
What the
I
what the
think they're going
Bengals
to
are what the
pull out.
Bengals are to the Chiefs, we are to the Bengals, and I love it. I love it. Like that is always one or two games a year that I'm like, okay, that is a game I genuinely feel we can win every time. Not right now though. I think this is Joe Burrow's first win against the Browns,
I
and
agree.
I just I don't think Deshaun's ready. But then
Yeah.
the Ravens and the Steelers. I do have the Ravens now. Lamar Jackson is week to week. He is not like for sure out of anything. He is week to week. If it is Tyler Huntley, I'm
hmm
still going the Ravens. I think their defense is just better. It's just better.
It's tough because yeah, I think I'd go Ravens here too. Um, I think the Steelers will be playing with a lot of pride. They're still trying to get into the playoffs, but I don't think pride's going to win you a game in this one. I think the Ravens are still the better team and the better coach team at this point.
Well, and their defense is healthy. That's the scary thing, that when the Ravens are healthy, they're a top two
Yeah.
team in the AFC. The problem is that they're never healthy, but their
If they
defense.
can, if they stayed healthy, they would be a serious threat for the Super Bowl this year.
Yep.
They can't stay healthy, so
Nope. The entire running back room has been a revolving door again for the second year in a row. Like it's ridiculous. But their offensive line's been playing good. I like their offensive line this year. They've been pretty good this
yeah, it's
year.
pretty good.
Then Miami and the Chargers. It's Miami. I think it's a bounce back game. I think it'll be at least 4 touchdowns from Tua. Incoming 200-yard Tyreek Hill game. 200. I'm going. I put money on it.
I don't know if I'd go that high, but I do think Miami wins this, and I think they win it in a blowout fashion. I don't think it's a close game. I think it's comeback. I think this will be what ends up getting the Chargers coach fired.
I want to
I
see.
hope.
I want to see
I
Keenan
want him out of
Allen's.
there so bad.
I want to see Keenan Allen's injury real quick. I just want to. I don't know if he's back yet.
Didn't he
Uh,
play last week?
did he play last week? Let me check. I didn't even know if he played. Keenan
I could
Allen.
be wrong
Oh,
though.
he did. No, he did.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, hey, he's back. That's cool.
Yeah.
He's been back for 3 weeks, by the way. I didn't know that. He's been back for 3 weeks. Hey, Keenan Allen's back. Maybe, but still, I think it's gonna be a blowout.
I don't think it matters. I don't think a wide receiver coming back is going to make that big of a difference, no matter how good he is.
I don't know if Tyreek Hill came back to the Dolphins. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
100%. He's a difference maker. I don't think Keenan Allen is the same to the Chargers that Tyreek Hill is to the Miami.
Yeah, that's true. Next is the Chiefs Broncos. Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm so upset that the Broncos suck this year, dude. It sucks. I hate it.
I want the Broncos to win so bad.
I know.
It would make for such good TV.
It's just so upsetting how bad they are. It's just like, can we? Like, I would genuinely. I mean, I guess you don't have your first round pick, but I mean, you're losing anyway with Russ. I would bench Russ. Tell him like, hey man, play for next year. Just we're done with Hackett. Just play for next year, man.
They're not mathematically. I think as soon as they are mathematically eliminated, I think they probably will.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a smart move for his health. Like, tell him, hey man, get mentally healthy again, because I'm sure he's
I
been
don't
going
think
through a lot
Russ
of crap.
will let that happen. Let's be honest. Russ runs that team.
Yeah.
I don't think Russ is gonna let that happen until they're mathematically out of it. But
I, at the same time, though, I could see him playing all 18 weeks, and in the last game, like playing the final minutes, when it's like, why Russ? Why are you playing for anything? It's like, well, that's the kind of guy he is.
yeah, he's a competitor, but he just there's something off. There's something off with him. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if he. I mean, some athletes just go through a dry spell.
Yep.
It just happens, and so I don't think he's done. I don't think he's dried up. I don't think. I think they'll come back. I think they'll be good next year. But this season, it's definitely the Chiefs this week.
Well, I mean, I'm not putting any money on the Broncos next year, so not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Next up is the Raiders and the Rams. Now, Baker's not playing Week 14. He's not playing because he just got signed, and I believe this is the Thursday night football game. So I know he's not playing this week. So it's Bryce Perkins versus the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders this week.
Yeah, I think the Raiders. I think if Derek Carr is healthy, that the offense is healthy. I don't think the Rams can keep up.
I agree. Yeah. Next is the Texans, Cowboys. Poor Lovie Smith.
Yeah. I could see an upset here. I could, but
Oh, I got the upset coming. I got the upset coming up, man.
Not enough to pick them. I think the Cowboys will win here. I think the Texans could make it a match, but I think the Cowboys ultimately win.
Yeah. Next is the Cardinals and the Patriots. I have the Cardinals because they're coming off a bye week. Any other reason I'm going the Patriots. I'm being serious. Any other reason I'm going the Patriots. But because it's Cardinals off of a bye week, I think that's why they win. They get an extra week of film.
Yeah, but did their quarterback actually take that time to actually watch the film?
Well, I was playing Warzone and some guy sounded a lot like him.
That's the thing. He's a very talented quarterback, but he has a film watching issue. Same with Big Ben. Big Ben was a lot like that too. He refused to watch film, but he would show up, and you couldn't bench him because he would show up and still throw for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's like, how can we bench him?
But that 2014 to 2018 run with the Steelers, man. What I still remember, man. That what an insane 4-year run for that team, and not a single Super Bowl. And here's my upset of the week: Lions over the Vikings. I think it's a nail biter, high scoring, 35-38. I think it's 30. I think it's 38-35.
I think the Vikings, their point differential this year, I don't have it. Can I pull it up? I'm not going to be able to pull it up in time. They've only outscored their opponents offensively to defensively by 10 points this year. That's how close their games have been. 10 points. They've only outscored their opponents by 10 total points this year. That's how close every single.
Oh, it's 32. It's 32. Oh no, it's 10. It's 10.
No, it's 10. Is it 10? I was right.
I had the wrong year. It's 10 points. It's 10 points.
Either way, yeah. Either way, that's how close their games have been this year. I think they come limping into this game. I still think they're the better team.
Oh yeah.
It's not like I still have them out at top of the NFL, still making deep playoff run, all that. But I think this week, just for this week, I think the Lions come in hot. I think the Lions don't. Or sorry, I don't think the Vikings do. I think the Lions ultimately win this game because the Vikings are hurt a little bit.
And the Lions are playing for something. If the Vikings do win this game, they clinch the NFC North. I don't know if the Lions are mathematically eliminated from the NFC North.
They're not. The Lions had to lose last week for them to be eliminated, and they didn't. They won.
I just want to see what their I don't know what their overall actually is. NFC North. Oh, okay, they're eliminated. Okay, they're mathematically eliminated from the divisional. Okay, it's 10-2 against 5-7. Like, okay, mathematically, They haven't
No.
lost the division yet, but they lost the division.
Yeah.
But still, you're playing for the playoffs. You're 5-7. You're still
Unless-
playing for the
Yeah,
playoffs.
unless the Vikings lost every game and the Lions won every game, they're eliminated.
Yeah.
But,
So, well, no, they're not eliminated from the playoffs, but from the division.
no, just the division. That's what
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah. So I think the Lions are playing knowing that hey, we saw the playoffs on the line. We won 3 in a row now. We're going on a hot streak, and Jamal Williams is unstoppable, just unstoppable. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have that as the upset of the week. Next is the
I agree.
Eagles and the Giants. Eagles. Eagles.
It's the Eagles. I would have, if the Giants played for the win last week and they won it, I probably would pick the Giants coming off of momentum. But I lost a lot of respect for the Giants after last week, and so I think the Philadelphia Eagles win this one.
Odell Beckham Jr. I just want to make sure. I want to see.
There's been no announcements.
So the Cowboys are not confident at all signing Odell Beckham Jr. That was 5 hours ago. Jerry Jones said that. So I mean, the Cowboys owner, who is very heavily involved, said he doesn't feel confident. If let's say Odell right now, like I guess it's Monday, Tuesday. Let's say Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Odell Beckham Jr. signs with the Giants. He has 4 days of practice, or I guess 4 days until the game. Is that? Yeah, he's healthy now. He's been.
But has it been proven that he's healthy?
Well, apparently NFL doctors 3 weeks ago cleared him. Then the last 2 weeks, 2 weeks for the last 2 weeks he's been working on getting NFL ready.
But Baker Mayfield was cleared to play last year, and we saw what he did.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Is he ready? If he is ready, if he's what he was in the, that's a major boost. I still don't think it's enough to win against Philly.
No, I think I thought it would be an interesting conversation point that Odell technically is not signed yet, and the Cowboys don't feel confident they're going to sign him right now. So, next is the 49ers and the Bucks. I have the 49ers. I don't know if that's an upset. Is that an upset? Would you say it's an upset?
I don't think it is. I think a lot of people might lean towards the Tampa Bay this week. I think it's not an upset either way. I think it's a pick game. Just because Tom Brady is going against a rookie quarterback, I think that's really tough. But I think the 49ers overall, just that team, but it's going to be a good game. But I think the 49ers win it. But I think Tom really wants to win against the San Francisco. That's the team that he wanted to go to. That's his homer team. Where is it at?
So I actually pulled it up right here. It is. I'm not good at this stuff. I don't really understand it for the most part. So it is a 3.5 point home favorite. So the 49ers are favorited. It is over under 38.
Okay.
And then the money line, it's in San Fran. The money line is negative 185 to San Fran, plus 155 to the Bucks.
Yeah, I think San Fran wins.
I agree as well. I think they do.
I really think Tom Brady's going to have a good game. So we'll see.
I say the opposite. I think this defense is generational.
I don't think it matters. I think when the football gods, whenever Tom Brady decides he wants to win a football game, something shines upon the old man's arm.
Unless it's the Browns, baby. Unless it's the Cleveland Browns. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Makes sense.
Like, unless, we'll see. I still think it's the 49ers, though.
Yeah. And the final game of the week, I believe it's Monday night. I don't know if it is, actually. If this is a Monday night game, I'm not watching it again. Panthers at the...
Cardinals.
Oh, my God. It's another week I'm not watching, dude. Stop scheduling bad primetime games. Anyway, Panthers at Seahawks. I've had the Seahawks. I don't care if the Panthers are coming off a bye. It's Sam Darnold. I'm easily taking Geno Smith in that.
No, that's not a primetime game.
No, it's just
4:25.
On my list, it's the very last game listed. So I didn't know if they put that as the Monday night primetime because it was the last game.
That's the 4:25 on Sunday.
What's Sunday night?
Sunday night is Miami Chargers.
That'd be a good game. What about Thursday night? Is that the Rams Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just.
And that should have been coming into the season. That should have been a good game. Like think back to when this
I
schedule
know,
was being
I
made.
know, I know.
It should have been
But
a good game.
dude,
It
I'm.
should have been like playoff implements. Like
Do you not remember the
did
first
not.
5 weeks of Thursday Night Football? How bad the first 5 weeks of Thursday Night Football were?
Yeah,
I
this
suffered
should
through
have been.
all of that.
I'm not. I'm not gonna blame the NFL for this particular week because this should have been coming
No,
into
I'm
the
not
season.
blaming the NFL. I'm blaming for the terrible play from all NFL teams this year. Everyone's playing bad. Everyone's playing bad.
Not
But
Justin Fields.
I mean, the Chicago Bears. But anyway, that is the end of Nick's picks of the week. If you guys do have any different opinions, please let me know in the comments. And if again, I do have my upset of the week as the Lions over the Vikings. I think that's a pretty good upset game.